Hi everyone, this is Anush from final year CSC department, and for our major project we have chosen AI-powered smart diagnostic chatbot for first aid and symptoms. So our team is this is our team: Anush S N, that's me, M Pooja, Manoj, and Meghana. So today I will be presenting our project. So this we are planning to means we are building a project that will allows user to enter their symptoms and receive possible disease predictions along with the prevention tips and doctor recommendations. So why we choose this partnership companies? What happens means often when people feels unwell and the first thing they will do is go to Google and search the possible disease based on their symptoms, right? So this usually leads to the confusion and wrong assumptions, right? And also sometimes feels anxiety because of wrong data which Google will give. I'm not telling Google will give wrong data, but it will give sometimes it will give false information, right? So there is a real need for the structured and safe AI state tool that can guide user towards the right care, right? That is exactly what our system aims to provide. So what we will take, we will ask user to give their symptoms as input. Based on those input, by using AI model, we have trained the model there, ML model. Based on that model, it will give the disease prediction. It will give up to three disease prediction. What user may have. It will not definitely tell that this is only that person have. It will give the possibilities of the disease that user may have. So by that after showing the result of disease, it will also show the prevention, precaution, and when to see doctor based on the disease. And also we have added the option like see a doctor. So what it will do means it will ask the user to give their location and the disease they have. Based on that, it will give the list of the doctors which allows the user to go and consult them. So which will help patients or user to get the doctors related to their disease, right? So the main objective of the project is to create a user-friendly web application where people can input their symptoms and to use AI and machine learning to predict the possible outcomes and to display disease details, prevention measures, and all, and to recommend what type of doctor or specialist the user should consult. Right? So, and most importantly, to make sure user understand that this is for information purpose only and does not replace professional medical advice. We are not telling it will replace anyone, but it will just give the assumption. Means we will predict the disease based on the symptoms. So every project has architecture, right? So our project also have some system architecture, like we have front end, back end, and AI model. So that will be explained later. So over to Pooja. Okay, Pooja, you can continue.
Yeah, am I audible? Uh,
Yeah, you are.
in order to yeah, in order to do this project, we have some of the methodologies. So that we have to take the uh, raw data, the medical information from the prescribed medical college or anything. The data has to be taken. The data what we have taken, which is not in the correct order, what that the system can understand, so that we have to segregate that has a disease and the symptoms related to the disease, and the remedies must be taken regarding those disease. So that we have to do the pre-processing in order to avoid the redundancy, that is repeated information. That is, sometimes the symptoms may be repeated or the diseases may be repeated. In order to avoid that, we have to make a data processing. In order to increase the accuracy also, we have to do the data pre-processing. Next, after that data pre-processing, we have to develop the NLP chatbot. This is about teaching the chatbot to understand the words, so that the language model like BERT, bidirectional encoder representation from the transformer. This means this helps in reading and understanding what the user has given. Sometimes the user have given the information or the sentence like they have facing some of the headache or tiredness. At that times, the system takes the keywords as headache and also tiredness. Based on this, they provide the information. The next thing is train the symptom disease prediction model. In this, teaching the chatbot to guess the illness. That is, training the chatbot with the special programs to understand the patterns, like if they have given the symptoms like a cough, cold, and the tiredness, that system trains it and provides these symptoms are related to the fever, and that provides as an output. Then that the build the backend API. In this backend is making the chatbot to work on an internet, that is building the communication between the user and a system. When a user asks the symptoms, provides the symptoms they are facing, that provides the correct prediction regarding the diseases what they are facing. So in order to do all this, we have to get the user interface that must be user friendly and be accessible to everyone, so that the what the person is facing, they must provide all the information regarding whether the person facing from the past days, that has to be mentioned. And after that, that provides the information that the disease is minor or a major. If the disease is minor, that provides the precaution they have to follow. If it is a major, that consult a doctor regarding the specialization what the person is facing with. That may be a cardio or a neuro or a general medicine. The next thing is testing and evaluation. Testing and evaluation is a must thing, because the model has to be trained with some of the diseases and some of the symptoms, because uh, it it has to avoid the redundancy. That means it should not give any of the wrong information or any wrong prediction, in order to avoid the clumsiness for an user. The next thing is user interaction and feedback must be needed in order to improve the user website. This must be needed. And the one thing is, this is not a replacement to the medical field. This is an add-on to the medical field. And the overall scope of this project is, this is an user friendly and easily accessible by the everyone, and with the internet, with the internet connection, it can be accessible through any of the devices. And it is 24 bar 7 available, and that predicts an disease like a minor and major, and consult to the doctor. The demo of this experiment is explained by Manoj. Over to Manoj. Manoj.
Anush, can you share the screen? Yeah, this is the interface of this AI-powered health assistance. When we click on the Start Disease Prediction, yeah, here the user has to enter their age, and he has to select the gender. Then he has to share his symptoms, or he can type here, and they have to filter it by moderate, right, and severe, and have to sell the duration, and when he click on the predict disease, that model will predict the result as like a viral infection with the percentage confidence. And here the here the common symptoms is predicted by the model, and detailed information like severe, then recommended actions it will provide, precautions, then prevention tips will be given by this AI, and it will suggest when to see doctor, and it will give detailed analysis. Then it will give the report as PDF. We can download this and use it for the further inquiry with the doctor. Then we have another advanced option like booking doctor based on the location and the specialization of the doctor. It will find the doctor for us. This is the UI. We made that. For the backend, we have used the model for integration with the UI. go with the Meghana. Meghana will explain the backend part. Over to Meghana.
Now, Manoj, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Is my screen visible, right? Yeah. Now I'm here going to explain the backend code of our project, and you already seen the front end logic and all. Here we are training the model uh, using the approach here. Initially we first import all the required libraries, and then here we load the data set. The data set contains the three columns, that is first column is the disease, and second is the symptoms, and third is the remedy. Here when the user give the input, then it takes the keyword from the input, and then it start analyzing using the algorithm. And when the user input matches with the data like symptoms, it gives the symptoms. Here we go to the code. Initially, we import all the libraries, and here we load the dataset. And here we combine the disease and symptoms into one text column, and here we train the model. After the training, we save it as a .pkl extension so that we can integrate with the front end code. And after that, here this is the chatbot function logic. And here now we evaluate for the accuracy, so that we know that accuracy, if more than 90 it's better. Next, this is the code for the interactive chatbot. So finally our chatbot is giving the 97% accuracy, and this is very good accuracy when compared to other data set. And here 97% is very better, so that our chatbot is very fast and give the perfect prediction. Here the user types give input as a headache, then it takes the headache as the keyword, and it starts searching for the data set. The possible it get chooses the best disease as a rank one disease, and then next as a top two, and next as a rank three. So here the first rank one as a confidence 100% means, if the user give the disease the symptoms, it takes the symptom and analyze go through the data set, and finally give it in the particular order. Here we are not replacing the doctors, but with the help of this the people can easily able to go through their disease, and they can take the remedies. Here we can see the suggested first aid, that is it gives the first aid, and confidence, it also shows the confidence percentage, so that the so that every people can access this to the mobile or laptop, so it can help them to yeah, early guide their disease. Thank you.
So, okay, as of now, we did up to here. So, Meghana and Pooja worked on backend, me and Manoj worked on front end and all. So, the next step is to combine those two, and also we have to make some improvements regarding the doctor solution and all. We have to call API and give the solutions. We will do in the upcoming days, and we are planning to integrate voice interaction also. So these are all of our future scopes. So that's it. This is our project. Okay.